Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry my voice is a little bit off this week. Just thought I'd do a real short video. I posted some photos and apologised a few times for a couple of stalling locomotives in the previous video or two, because I hadn't cleaned my track properly, and it made me think that there's often not a lot of emphasis. People go to extra expense putting keeper lives in their locomotives rather than ensuring that their track is clean and the wheels get it clean. Alright, I've run out of paper towel, but I was going to show you a way of cleaning the wheels on your locomotive, especially after you've weathered them or done some work on them. So I'll just quickly explain, but it came from another video I watched. He had a piece of paper towel, laid it on the rail, and I don't know whether he used IPA or another product, but the idea is that you just drop some IPA or cleaning fluid on top of the paper towel, which soaks into it without actually tearing the paper. Then you have your locomotive. We'll just do a demo. BRB. Okay, here's the locomotive magically appeared. Okay, so you'd put your paper towel down there. Just use a bit of, you don't need to use lots. Dampen the paper towel. Power up your locomotive. Get it going in the forward position. And actually run it onto the paper towel. Then what he did, so run on, and then he would sort of put some pressure on it so it would start breaking traction, and the wheels would spin on the paper towel and actually clean the wheels. So you just hold it there for 10 seconds or so, and then get the paper towel, either reverse the locomotive around or put one down this end and put it in reverse and drive the other bogie. So you kind of do one bogie at a time. Let it spin its wheels in the IPA, and it'll take the black stuff off. Alright, so that's just pop the GP39 down. So that's a good way of doing that. So generally with track cleaning, I use my Pico track rubber. So it's just a matter of going along all the rails. If they're really dirty, like for example, the reason I've had issues with this track is because I've been working on the layout and I've ballasted the track and put some other ground cover down. So now the track has been ballasted. If you're careful when you do the other scenery, you don't need to get it on the rails. So I'll give it a heavy clean with the rubber so the tops of the rails are nice and shiny. But then sometimes you still get some dirt trapped in some of the little pits in the rail. So then I use the IPA on a cotton bud, and then I just dab it in, and then I just run my finger backwards and forwards like that. Even without the IPA, look at that, it's actually picked up some black carbon, and it's done it again on the other side. So imagine with the IPA. And then generally I try not to use the track rubber all the time. Some people think that it does eventually damage the tops of the rails, and then when you're doing your spring clean of the layout, sort of dusting as in normally I run a vacuum cleaner brush across the track just to get the dust off it and over certain areas of the layout, every month or two, every couple of months maybe. Then maybe every 3 months, once a quarter, just dip this in the IPA and go over your rails, and that will suffice. And this stuff really works, and it actually in the long run works better than this. It actually takes it up and it's gone for quite some time, depending upon how often you run locomotives on your tracks. Alright, we'll keep that short and sweet. That's just a bit of a tip what I've done. So you can see my rails are nice and shiny, and that is just with the track rubber. So I'm going to go around now off camera and use the IPA. So the next video I do, my Genesis locomotives, 18 Genesis locomotives, even without keeper lives, will run faultlessly like they have done in previous videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now. Happy modelling.